Welcome to this week's edition of Orangeline. I'm Nick Williams. First up, we're going to take a look at Terri Blake's return to campus. Mary Loveland has more.
The Baker University admissions office was especially quiet the last 6 months, but after a long absence, Terri Blake, Senior Associate Director of Admissions, is back on campus a couple times a week. Blake was diagnosed with pneumonia October 7th that kept her in the hospital for 3 long months. She started feeling sick on Monday, was admitted into the hospital on Tuesday, and by Wednesday, Blake was in a coma that lasted 30 days.
They told me I had a 5% chance of living through the night, and then I went flatline one other time. So it was very scary for my family.
The news was frightening for her Baker family as well. Countless emails were sent out on a regular basis, providing updates to everyone on campus. Sports teams sent signed posters, and many individuals visited Blake at the hospital as well.
We all tried to sign the card that was in the Student Development Center. Make sure that she knew that her university admissions counselors and the assistants helped out and tried to make her feel that like we're her second family, even though she had the support of her actual family, that she had the support of the Baker family.
I felt so blessed, and I feel so blessed to have so many friends and family, and it just proves, I go out and tell the Baker family story all the time, and I saw it in action.
Blake returned to work 4 weeks ago as she has begun to gain her strength back.
The doctor said that for every day you're in bed, it takes 4 days to get your strength back, but I'm determined to prove him wrong.
Now that Blake is back on campus, she has returned to making the distinguishable phone calls to prospective students that many of us received not too many years ago.
Just wanted to go over some scholarship opportunities and answer any questions you might have.
This has been Mary Loveland, KNBU TV.
Thanks, Mary. On Sunday, April 10th, Mungano held its annual Candlelight Vigil. Ashley Payne has the story.
Mungano had their 31st annual Candlelight Vigil on Sunday. They were celebrating civil rights and future endeavors of the club.
I think the importance was the history behind it, have people actually know what it is and know that it's not only just a black organization, it's everybody organization. It don't matter what color you are, what race or anything. So.
Cheryl Brown Henderson was the guest speaker, and there was a musical selection performed by students.
An important part of this ceremony is that it's the induction of the new members to kind of pay recognition, because our students do work very hard. The Mungano members do a lot of work. They do a lot of great things. They're really trying to make a change here on campus.
There was a special tribute to 2 alumni presented by Silas Dulan.
My favorite part was really listening to Dr. Mylan speak. I think he has a lot of wisdom and knowledge to instill to the organization. I think the reasons why he developed Mungano and how he emphasized the importance of Reverend Ira Despain and the man that created the name for Mungano was just really extravagant.
At the end, there was lighting of the candles and a march around campus as they sang songs. Ashley Payne, KNBU TV.
Thanks, Ashley. Now we're going to move on to our second piece over the Baldwin School District consolidation. Xiomara Nunez tells us more.
After the December school board decision to close Vinland Elementary, the public is feeling heartbroken. Grieving is a necessary step in moving on, and this community needs more time. For many families, the school board decision to close this school felt unfair. Vinland Elementary is not alone, as the Marion Springs community was also affected. Lisa Smith, a mother of 7, has seen all of her kids go through Vinland. Looking to the future seems to be more bleak than bright.
I'm kind of caught between a rock and a hard place in my options for schooling my children because they have special needs.
Of all the people we talked to, the feeling of sadness was unanimous. 5th grade teacher Alyssa Thomas did not want to appear on camera, but shared with us her memory from the night of the vote. I just was devastated, and it was good they were there, because that way they told their friends they closed our schools. I didn't have to do it because that was one thing I dreaded. Dreaded was having to say to them. In adjusting to the change, parents are concerned about what values will be compromised. Vinland PTO President Grace Wagner is worried that the open-door policy she's been accustomed to will be lost in the move.
Being able to go to the administrators with any issues and anything else that might come up. to feel that your concerns will be heard and that you're welcomed.
The Baldwin and Vinland PTOs have met and are working to find a way to continue celebrating long-held traditions, but not all traditions can be carried over.
They want to bring in some of the things we've done, but being a very small school and going into a large school, it's almost impossible to do. So new traditions need to be started.
Parents and teachers feel that at board meetings, their opinions fell on deaf ears. This has made the idea of moving on particularly difficult. School board president says that given the community's emotional ties to the rural schools, this was a challenging decision to make.
I've never endured anything more difficult in my life. It's been the most difficult challenge I've ever been through.
Vinland families are enjoying the time they have left until the school's doors close for good. Xiomara Nunez, KNBU TV.
Thanks, Xiomara. Stay tuned for more Orangeline after this commercial break.